Potential peace talks with Russia could be hosted by Turkey, the Gulf states or European countries, according to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy. In his nightly address, he stressed it is now up to the United States to put pressure on Moscow. Zelenskyy has repeatedly called for a meeting with Vladimir Putin, though Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov insists no agenda has been prepared.
In
the future, everything will depend solely on the will of world leaders, primarily on the United States of America, to put pressure on Russia. New steps are needed, new pressure. Sanctions, tariffs, all this must be on the table. We talked about this with General Kellogg yesterday. We are working with the Americans very thoroughly. After our meeting in Washington, we have a new basis for joint work.
At the same time, Zelenskyy urged its allies to speed up work on long-term security guarantees. After talks with Britain's Defence Chief Admiral Anthony Radakin on Tuesday, he said clarity and transparency were essential. US President Donald Trump, however, noted Washington has not yet discussed specific guarantees but has reaffirmed America's commitment to support Ukraine. On Monday, US Secretary of State Marco Rubio spoke with several European counterparts, including leaders from the UK, Finland and the European Union, to coordinate positions on security guarantees. Both European leaders and Zelenskyy have asked Rubio to take the lead in negotiations.
And the discussion we had on Thursday night with Trump, maybe the basic spirit was that I tried to gently express that it seems very unlikely that Putin will come to the same table as President Zelenskyy in particular. Well, a week later on Monday, and we received confirmation of this from Foreign Minister Lavrov, who questioned Zelenskyy's constitutional position as the leader of Ukraine. And I'm trying to convey the message to Trump all the time that this is typical Russian delaying tactic and they are very skilled at this. And now it's just a matter of time when President Trump will react to this and in what way.
Meanwhile, on the battlefield, Ukrainian forces confirmed that Russia has crossed into the eastern Dnipropetrovsk region. Commanders described it as the first assault of such scale in the area, but said the advance was halted. Moscow has long claimed progress in this direction, yet Kyiv insists Russian troops have barely moved beyond the regional border.